Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you feel good. Gonna make you mine.
Hi, it's Alan here in central Thailand, bringing you our series on Thai temples. And today we have a very special one. Oh, I hear you say, why is it special? Well, I know it's not in the tourist guidebooks, but it's special to the Thais because it's dedicated to Yamo. And Yamo was a lady warrior, like Joan of Arc, and she helped drive invaders back and save the land. And so they dedicated a temple to her. As a resident of Nakhon Ratchasima, commonly called Korat, she was given the utmost honour of a temple dedicated to her. Now, Korat is about 45 minutes drive south of here, and it's the second biggest city after Bangkok. So I've mentioned before about these temples and Buddhism, and I've said that Buddhism is not a religion, and that's because they do not believe in God. It's more of a way of life, and the Buddha's teachings, the path to enlightenment, is very much like modern day self-development. And the West could learn a lot from Buddhism for respect and greed and many things. So I've got a question for you. What happened to Christianity? It's still the biggest religion in the world. But I've got a question. When was the last time you went to church? Yeah, I thought not. The churches are empty. And before we get into Yamu's temple, I want to show you a quick clip from our village temple. To show you sort of the difference between empty churches and Thai temples when there's a service on. And our village is very small. It's not a city, it's not a town. It's a very small village in the jungle. So it's a quick clip, and then we'll dive into Yamu. So take it away. Buddha said, if you are alive, you will suffer. I think he means to get on with it, don't complain. The lady's name was Theo Siranai, and in the year 1826, Chao Anu, ruler of Vientiane in Laos, marched on Bangkok. On the way, he overthrew Korat, which was, at the time, the most important city in the northeast of Siam. Yamo supposedly helped throw the invaders back, although little is known of the details, apart from the actual invasion and that it failed. Many Thais come here to worship and ask for blessings or luck, for a lottery win or whatever. So this is Yamo, the warrior lady, or maybe Wonder Woman. She helped save the land from invaders, and she's still revered here in her home city of Nakhon Ratchasima, commonly known as Korat. Think of her a bit like the English Boadicea, or do we have to say today, Boudica? You know, I don't know why we have to say things change the way we say things. Like when I was a kid, it was Nestles. Now we have to say Nestle. Ooh. Anyway, This lady is so revered here, they have a temple dedicated to her, and we are about to visit it now. Here we are. As you walk in, you will wonder where the actual temple is, but I think the whole grounds are considered a temple, or sacred at least. There are, much in Thai tradition, many stalls, from food to trinkets, incense and offerings, to souvenirs and ice cream. This temple is a bit different to the average temple. There are many interesting things here. You can spend the whole day, if you wish. The Thais seem to drop a market stall anywhere with an empty couple of metres. Very unusual tree, I thought. The trunk is made up from many smaller trunks, all welded together. I don't think the coloured cloth is holding it together. It's probably quite a common tree here, but it's the first one I've seen. The wife buying offerings. You can buy bells on a chain here, in case you're into bondage. The missus had bought her prayer offerings. And I've got mine with flowers on ribbons and incense. We then have to light a candle, light the incense, hang the flowers and have a prayer. Next to the temple itself, there is a line of golden Buddhas. These are statues of actual, real, special monks that are no longer with us, each of which has a collection box. And the row behind them, numbering 7 brown monks, with more donation boxes, represent the days of the week. You put your donation in the day you were born on. In fact, almost everywhere you go, there are collection boxes. However, there is no pressure. Nobody puts one in your face. I especially liked the little bits of man-made jungle and waterfalls. It was all so calming. There are several areas, and they're all quite impressive, but you have to excuse my filming. All of them are quite beautiful. Birds and incense. Oh, and Captain America in the background. Yet more jungle. The gardens are quite beautiful. You can even bottle feed the fish. I have a number of fair-sized koi in tanks. Dotted around, there are a number of small prayer houses. These were donated by different monks. I guess it was all donations from their own temples. You have a Buddha with Naga serpents. Always find one of these in a temple. And of course, the obligatory fat Buddha. The idol in red, or the red theme, is for lucky. You pray here for good luck or to end a run of bad luck. The actual temple itself is a fairly modest affair, without the usual gold trappings, but still quite elegant in its own way. Inside we see a large statue depicting Buddha, behind a small altar with a number of Buddhas. The long earlobes means long life, so look at your ears, folks. The walls are quite plain and simple for a Thai temple, a bit like a small church, except you don't get any pews, although you get the red carpet treatment. It's unusual to see carpet in a temple, perhaps because it's a small temple. Buddha said, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, the truth. Well, there's something in there, I think. The wife having a prayer and water pouring ceremony, which is a prayer for the ancestors. The water is supposed to connect to them. We bought one of the ice creams here, only to find the bottom half was sticky rice. But that worked, it was lovely. The Thais put rice with everything. My favourite is mango with sticky rice and coconut milk. Oh, yum yum. That's all for now. It's getting dark and there's not much you can do on a farm after dark. So good night all. Thanks for watching and please like and if you can subscribe, and I will catch you later. Have a good one.